Hi guys, first of all, I want to say hi and welcome to my YouTube channel again. Today's topic is very hot and interesting, and we're going to talk about the stress, how to handle stress, how to become better in managing your stress. And I will share with you my life experience around the stress plus my knowledge around stress management, and let's go. And guys, today again, I want to remind you that every time you hang out with me, to recall why you do what we're doing here. We're remembering our power, our true power, our inner strength, our mind abilities, things we may be forgotten because we programmed to handle life in a different way. There's never too late to learn what we're learning here, and unlearn the stuff that you learned in the past about yourself and about how to handle life and how to deal with yourself and how to create your story. This is the best time for you to start again. So let's go. Okay, guys, stress is your ability again to forget your true self. Stress is your saying to the external world, you have charge over me, and telling yourself, I am gonna sit here, watch it happening, and get overwhelmed with it, versus you're saying, I am the creator of it. And this is big responsibility. Back to our ability to create things. If you looked at any area in your life that you're stressed from, you will find that it is repetitive, stressful situation. It's not new. Most of us, if we look at any situation that is stressful, there is greater chance that this is stressful situation been done before in the past. It's not somewhere where you go like, I don't know where that came from. Maybe, but the great chance is your stressful situation is repetitive situation of something have done in the past. And this is where you stop and stare and ask, could I be real responsible of taking this situation where I am the one who's creating it versus it's created for me? I want you to ask yourself a few questions in any stressful situation. How can I redo it? If I'm responsible, how can I see it from non-stressful way? How would it look like? Two, I want you to live this present moment as if it is true happening. Easy said than done, but hold on. Put yourself in a condition or situation or a moment of your day where it's easy to feel it. So I can't be in that hot moment of the stress situation and ask you to do so, but you can choose a moment of your day where you are alone, or a space that you have in your home that you can sit alone, or a walk, any practice where you find yourself in an energy of high elevated or calmness, and visualize this stressful situation being reversed to where you wish for it to be, and repeat it for the next 21 days or at least 10 days, and just witness this stressful situation being functioning itself for you, repuzzling itself for you, versus you looking for a solution. 80% or 90%, 100% of the time, when you look for a solution for any stressful situation, you ending up making it worse because you put a lot of effort. And the path of least resistance, which is the way or the road that you take to get rid of any complex situation, is least resistance. It's least effort. It's least work, not more, not hard. It's not the situation where you're going to put a lot of effort and energy in it. It's where you will find yourself managing it through calmness and stillness, because your energy management is the master key in handling your stress. Okay, so one, you're gonna see this story, you're gonna look to the story that you have stress in, and you're gonna tell yourself, own it, because it's repetitively happening to you. That means you are creating it. Two, you're going to recreate it and focus in finding yourself a space or a moment of your day that you can have your mind calm and your energy still, to recreate it and reverse it. And trust. The third thing that you have to allow in your life is to trust. You have to trust, but trust who? Who would you trust in this scenario? You trust yourself. And when you say yourself, we're talking about your higher self, because you're not alone. You're collaborating. So this is the you right now that has the problem and the stressful and the stress. And then there is the you that tried to lead you to the light and lead you to the problem, how to fix your problem. And there is the you that tried to give you answers to your desires. And there's the you that's always there ready to help you and support you, but you're not tuning in to that you. So here is you again, the one that has a problem, and then there's your higher self. You trust this higher self by giving full command to it to lead you. And the only way to do it is by literally just say it. I surround my power and my effort and my um, tries to you, and I want you to lead me, and I trust it. It's not just word. In trusting somebody, you feel a lot of weight just taken away from your shoulder. If I would come to your company and say, I'm going to manage your company for a month, and I promise revenue that is 10 times more than what you're making right now, and you find in my CV and my resume a lot of evidence, I want you to do the same thing with you. And you go to your higher self and ask yourself, how many times have my higher self fixed things for me without me trying hard? How many times have let me win? How many times have let me find answers for me with my least efforts or unexpected times? Go back to these references and allow it to build this strength and this trust and this faith. Hire your higher self again to be your stress manager. Go to it and be like, I'm surrounding my power, my effort, my need to try hard. Because the more you try hard, the more you put effort, what happens? You complicate the story again. You most likely won't fix anything. Great. So one, you recall that you are responsible to your stress by creating it by default because it's a repetitive problem. Two, you remember that you are allowing yourself to reverse this story by creating it the way you desire when you find your time and in space and ease in your day or in your home, just an area where you can sit down and recall it and visualize it without seeing it as it is. And three, you give your power to your higher self or your inner self that is very powerful and here to help you, your best friend, your manager, the one who always give you the light and give you hope. You trust in this, and you give it with faith and strength and knowing it's gonna help you. And I want you here, guys, to go number 4, to reverse everything we just said and remember this with me. There is nothing happening right now except right now. This is very powerful. And I'm positive I'm gonna play with the present moment, how to be present later on in my contents. But for today, I want you to remember in stress to remember there's nothing happening right now except now. The past, you can't really reach it. I can't go back and get any information from the past. I can't also go to the future. There's nothing I can do to go to the future with my mind. But I'm only present here and now. Taking 1 minute with me, 1 second. If you can focus for a second. Okay, it's okay. Me too. If we can focus for just 1 second to live the moment of present moment. This is all that's happening right now. There's nothing happening. There's nothing else going on. There's nothing else going on. And if you're the creator of your own reality, the highest power that you have in this present moment, how could you not allow the stress to overwhelm you now, since the stress does not even exist right now? You making it exist right now because you recall it with your mind. Back to the power of memory. I talked about it last time and I'll put the link in the bio for it. Your mind will make you remember what's stressing you. The mind will make you believe that your future is going to carry the same stress. But if you allowed yourself to take charge over your mind and to be present, if you can't focus on the problem or the stressful situation to reverse it, then you can shift your focus in this present moment altogether from it and ask yourself what's working out for you now that you can focus on. Meet a friend in a bad mood, what's most likely for you to do? Are you going to tell your friend, talk to me about your problem? I want you to try this with me, please. If you tell your friend, talk to me about your problem, there's a great chance your vibration will lower, their vibration will lower, and they will just kill your vibe. And you're not going to fix anything. But if you decide to tell your friend, well, let's go out, let's watch a funny movie, let's go for a hike, let's go for a walk, let's go to the gym, what you did is you shifted their focus. And I will tell you exactly what the difference between shifting their focus and distracting them. There's big difference, because some of you may say, but this distraction, this is not solving any problem. This is a great way to solve any problem, because when you shift your focus, your energy go where your attention flows. So when you shift your focus to something great and working out and better, your state of elevated emotion increase, and the problem or the stress you receive in how to fix it, versus if you been insisting in focusing on it by telling your friend by allowing your friend to talk about the problem. So the big difference of I invite a friend over who's stressed and be like, talk to me about the problem, and then I find myself losing my positive energy, and also they not escaping their negative energy because they are putting their energy in the negative area, versus me saying, okay, let's talk, let's do something different, let's focus on something working out, let's focus on something happening that's good. What's there that's good, that in this present moment that you can focus your attention towards? And I just want you to remember, guys, it's personal. I can't tell you how much personal this is, because there's no one care about you more than you care about yourself to do this practice and to try it. So if I would say, who's there for me right now? No one is there for me right now except me, because I'm the only one who really can do this. I'm the one who can shift their focus. I'm the one who can remember to reverse the story. I'm the one who can remember my power is in believing and trusting in my higher self. No one can really come in and do it for me. So this is your work. This is personal journey. So again, shift your focus. And the to something working out. And the fifth thing I want you to remember, that's very important, related to distraction, stay away from distractions. Shifting your focus versus creating a path of distraction is big different. Let's talk about distractions just for a little bit. Have you ever heard of someone saying, I'm emotional eating? When I'm stressed, I go eat. Or someone says, when I'm stressed, I go for a drink. Or someone says, when I'm stressed, I express emotionally myself in a very crazy way, like anger problems. This is distractions. This is when you shift your focus to a distractive path that is very unhealthy, that causes you little by little to definitely lose your true self completely. And you can remember someone right now that you can tell will never relate to anything we're saying right now. And I can tell you, people who mainly lean toward distraction, they can have very lack time to relate to anything we're saying right now. And distraction just causes you to lose your mind day by day, day by day, day by day. But if you decided to create awareness to distraction versus shifting the focus, or say, I am not going to be distracted by creating a habit for myself that's not healthy, that's making me lose control, management over myself altogether, versus me saying, but I can't shift my focus from the problem and the stress to an area in my life that's working out. Big difference. Very big difference. If I take you to the gym or take you to watch a funny movie if you're under stress, versus me taking you to a bar to have a drink or take you to eat junk food. How many friends do you have that when you're stressed, they take you to eat junk food? Mention them. All right. How many friends do you have that when you're stressed, they tell you, let's go party? How many friends do you have? How many times do you have yourself telling yourself when you're stressed, I'm just going to go grab a chocolate or a soda or a drink or something very, very distractive, very, very self-neglecting, and it has nothing to do with you. But the good news is, guys, and I'm going to be very open with you here, I've been there. I've been there when distraction was answers to me. I've been there when I thought, not for too long because I'm perfect. Well, yeah, of course. But I mean, technically, how many times I personally have told myself, I'm sick and tired from this. This is not me. It just makes you feel sicker and sicker and tired and weaker every time you go through distraction to handle stress. And there is physical distraction and there's emotional distraction. So emotional distraction will be the state of emotion that you put yourself in, which is sadness, or watching or creating some extra drama, inner drama, that's unnecessarily, by telling yourself negative words and telling yourself you deserve it, or telling yourself you're worthy of this stress situation, you are the one to blame, you are weak, you're not strong, and etc etc etc. So in your physical distraction, if you decide to go for a drink or go for junk food or go for something that's not healthy, I want you to recall your power and remind yourself that you can distract yourself by doing something by shifting your focus, by doing something better. And if you can't do it, this is when you're 110% gotta ask for help. No shame or condemnation when it comes to help, you guys. There is absolutely great power in receiving help when you find yourself distracting yourself through physical areas, that is through taking actions physically in areas that you know it's just pushing you away from your true self. And that doesn't only relate to people that's mothers or fathers or people that handle things that need to fix your life ASAP and right now, but anyone, even if you're 19, even if you're 18, even if you're 16, and you're watching this, or you know you're getting yourself distracted from your stress by doing something physically disempower you and totally show you self-neglecting, you gotta ask for help. If you're going through emotional distraction, which is talking to yourself negative, or practice anger, break things, or cuss all the time, words are very important that we use when we are under stress. I love saying "with the flower," and I found it very cute and it soothes me from inside. So if you ever use cussing words or anger problems, I want you to ask yourself again, who's this person that speaks right now? Who's this person that's behaving like this right now? Because you know very well when you behave this way or see someone behaving this way, they are far from their true self. This is not them. This is someone else. This is a program. This is what they've been seeing and watching from other places. This is what they learned and they have to unlearn. So if you're going through emotions, out of control, distraction when you have stress, there's definitely great techniques and ways and habits to reprogram your mind to handle things in a better way. And this will happen when you are again reaching for help, if you can do it alone. But if you can do it alone, you go back to point number 4, shift your focus to something positive, better, uplifting, and don't think of the problem at all, because you did the first 2 steps, which is 1, owning your responsibility and creating the stress because it's repetitive. You are in charge because you create your reality. 2, you are can reverse it by choosing a calm time or still time in your day, that you can reverse this stressful situation in repetition for 21 days or 10 days, and you will notice it fixing itself for you. 3, by creating trust and faith with your higher self, because you're not alone. You're collaborating your life in this life with another you that is there to help you, support you, and uplift you all the time. And 4, you're going to shift your focus from a negative place to a high uplifting place by asking yourself what they're working out for me. If nothing is working out, if this is stressful situation is not working out for me, what's they working out for me that you can shift your focus on? And I'm positive you have areas in your life that's working out and functioning great. And the fifth thing is going to be you're distracting through physical actions that is not healthy, like emotional eating, like having a drink, like you can name it. And 6 is anger problem, which is stress reflecting on you emotionally, anger problem, or find yourself depressing and saying negative things. For in depressing and saying negative things, you could easily practice positive self-talk and positive and self-soothing. Self-soothing is very important. Hugging yourself is very important. Saying positive things to you is very important. Setting your hand in your heart is very important. At the very end, you guys, I'm going to share with you a technique that I personally practice for a very long time now. It has to do with breathing, and do it as much as you can. The good news is, if you keep practicing it, your body will do it for you later on without you having to try to do it, because you become it. So your body hold it like a memory, and it will do it for you all the time. Here's how it works. You set your hand in your heart and you focus in breathing in your heart 4 times in. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Stay empty for 4 seconds. We'll do it again, and your brain is just focusing on the heart picture, whatever it looks like inside your head. We'll do it again. Exhale for 4 seconds. Stay empty for 4 seconds. Practice will make you perfect in doing this. It's gonna relax you, it's gonna calm you, it's gonna center you, and you're gonna find your body again breathing this way every time you stress without you thinking about it. And again, you guys, I am a mom of 4, and I have a life that has stressful situations that could make me drain, and the last person I could be thinking about is myself. But I prioritize me, and I want you to feel the same way about your life and your journey. You are priority to get everything else and everyone else happy, and generate this love energy from them, because life is all about love and happiness and fun and joy. So grab all these emotions as much as you can from it. Don't waste your time and your life unhappy and stressed. You deserve a happy, positive, grateful, appreciative life, and you can do it now with me. And I hope you found this content to be useful. Let's end this video with positive affirmation. I am grateful and thankful for this present moment in time. It's all about now. I am in greater charge of my stress. I am in greater charge of any matter I have in my life. I am capable and able of shifting my focus to all the good areas in my life. I have plenty of good things going in my life, and I trust the process, and I trust the universe, and I trust God, and I'm here, and I'm present, and I'm love, and I'm faith, and I'm gratitude, and I'm happiness. And thank you. All right, you guys, stay positive, happy, and grateful, and focus on you, and the rest will follow. Bye.